What is up, YouTube? My name is the Snowman, and it is time for some more Feed the Beast Beyond. I hope you guys are excited, because this is going to be a freaking great episode. I'm so excited. So, last episode, we went into the nether and made some Tinker's tools, and built a jetpack. I don't have it on because I want to show you guys something. But yeah, so we made some awesome Tinker's tools like this. Let's go murder some stuff. I'm going to put this back on. What the? He just like lagged way in front of me. What the heck? Okay. I think that was it. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we made this awesome cleaver. It should have one-hit that zombie, but I just pulled it out, so it hadn't charged up yet. That's the only downfall to the cleaver. And then I forgot to mention, this is why I didn't have my armor on, that I changed, I have arrows in me, but I changed my skin, and I changed it to a snowman, because I'm the snowman. So I just had some random naked girl skin that I put on my account when I was younger, and I changed it, and I forgot to mention it. So yeah, I am the snowman. Cool. So between episodes, I just collected a bunch of resources because I want to get ready. I have a whole plan of what I want to do on this series. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading any Call of Duty videos lately. I've just been having so much fun, and you'll see why. I've got it all planned out. So this episode, I want to build an Extreme Reactor so we can have an awesome power source, and that's why I was grinding a bunch. And then I also want to upgrade my jetpack, and that will make more sense why. Of course, I want an awesome jetpack, but it's for a specific reason. So then an episode after that, I want to get started on my refined storage system so that I don't have to deal with all these chests and crap like that, so I can have everything sorted. And then after that, once I have that all set up, I want to go to the mining dimension and start a quarry in there, because there's a really, really easy way to use the quarries through, I think it's RF tools? No. I don't actually remember what mod, but it's called the, I'm struggling right now. It's called the Builder, and it's basically a quarry, and it's that cheap, so it's freaking awesome. So I want to get started on that after that. Then we're going to make an Enderman farm so we can get more into Ender IO, and after I've done all of that, I want to move my house up to, you can barely see it because there's a cloud up there, but I want to move my house up to that slime block up there. I'll just look over. Oh, hey creeper, how's it going? Wow, he did a ton of damage to me. I was right next to him. Thank God I have creeper explosions turned off in here. But yeah, I'm gonna move up to that slime block up there. You can kind of see it more. I'm gonna move my house up there, so I want to have an awesome jetpack and a bunch of resources, and then I'm gonna make a sweet house up there. And then we'll get into even more fun mods once that's all done. So yeah, that's kind of my plan for the next like 3 to 5 episodes. That's probably how long it's gonna take. So this episode, I'm gonna stop just blabbing and let's get into what we're doing. So I want to make a nuclear reactor this episode. We're gonna be using extreme reactors. So I will pull up the mod page. I just need these blocks up. So, extreme reactors are made up of reactor casings. It's another multi-block structure just like the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. So most of the blocks are the reactor casings, which are made with reactor cores, graphite, which is just smelted coal. Reactor cores are made up of more graphite and stuff like that. So they're pretty simple to make. You just end up needing a lot of gold and iron, and then coal's super easy to find. So once you've got all those built, you need a reactor controller. So you just need 1 diamond and some more of the casings, and then yellorium, which is what you're going to power the reactor with. So that's what you need for the reactor controller, and then this is what you get the power out of the reactor with. And then this is how you put yellorium, which is the fuel, into the reactor. Then you're going to have fuel rods, which go inside it, and something to cool with it. So they're pretty simple to make, and I'm going to build it right now. I've got kind of an area hollowed out, so this is going to be how big it is. I am only going to build a pretty simple reactor right now, just because, in my opinion, this mod is kind of OP. But that's okay. This mod pack, Feed the Beast Beyond, is by no means a balanced mod pack. There's a lot of mods in Feed the Beast Beyond that could be considered OP. So I can tell that the Feed the Beast developers were not trying to make this a super balanced mod, because they have a ton of like really good mods, and they don't have the recipes set to like Greg Tech hard mode or anything like that. So there is an expert mode coming though in the new, once they get it updated to the new Minecraft version, which is awesome. But so yeah, Extreme Reactors is a little OP, but it's freaking awesome. I love it, and it's a really good way to get a lot of power and not have to spend a lot of resources, which is why I'm only doing a small one. So I went 5 by 5 by 4 tall, which means that I need a 2 tall fuel rod in the middle. Now you need something to cool the fuel rod off. So the best way to cool it is by actually adding a liquid in, like liquid cryotheum or liquid ender or resonant ender or something like that. But I don't have a ton of ender pearls right now or any cryotheum. So the next best thing is to just get blocks to transfer the heat from the core to the outer like casing of the reactor. You'll know more what I'm talking about when I get it built, and we can check the temperatures of it in the reactor controller. Basically though, if your heat from the core is dispersed into the outer casing of the reactor better with a more conductive metal, then you're gonna generate more power. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. So on top of the fuel rods, you always need a reactor controller, and then we're just gonna throw more casing up there. Yeah, that's all good. Sweet. That's enough. And then I like to throw my controller in the middle, and then my power tap right here, and the access port, and then it'll turn into a multi-block. I can right click in here. Whew, and it's got a bunch of, sorry, I was out of breath there. It's got a bunch of different gauges to tell. This is the casing heat, so the outer core. This is the actual like fuel rod heat. You want to keep these balanced as well as you can. How much energy is actually stored in it, which this is a ton of RF that it stores, so that's awesome. And then how much fuel is in it. So let's go ahead and throw fuel into here. See, now it's full. Cool, status offline. I don't want to activate it quite yet because I want to get my capacitor up here. So I've got everything ready to upgrade my jetpacks and capacitors right here, just because it's all kind of self-explanatory on how you make the actual parts. I just want to show you how to actually upgrade it, just because JEI is so awesome now and just tells you everything. So JEI is great. So yeah, let's move. I don't need a Stirling generator anymore, and I can move my alloy smelter down here. Okay, so I want to upgrade my basic capacitor tank to just a regular capacitor tank. Bank, not tank. Cool. So I have a basic capacitor tank. It holds 1,000,000 RF, which is quite a bit. That's still pretty good. And the capacitor bank holds 5 times that. That's not really the huge reason. The main reason why I really want to upgrade it is because the max output on this is only 1,000 RF per tick, and my reactor is gonna generate about 1,000. So if I want to be able to get more than 1,000 out, I will be able to if I have stuff saved up in my reactor. So I want to have more than 1,000 RF per tick output, whereas the capacitor bank, the regular one, has 5,000 RF per tick output. So that'll be more than I need for a while. So that's all I need to upgrade it to. So I don't know why I came down here, because I still need this. Cool. So capacitor bank, you can either build it using double layer. So if you guys remember, the regular capacitor is built using capacitors, redstone, and iron, and then the basic capacitors, use double layer and then electrical steel and redstone. Or if you already have a basic capacitor, you can make another basic capacitor, 6 energetic alloys, and 1 double layer. So this is cheaper if you don't already have a basic capacitor, but if you already have one, I definitely recommend doing this recipe. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and move everything because I've already got it all there. And I'm going to move that up there, that up there. Cool. So now I've got a capacitor bank, and the cool thing is that Ender.io is such an awesome mod. It keeps all of its power, so you can pretty much use this as like a portable. Why are you spawning down here? I need to remember to like let it charge up before I hit a zombie when I pull it out, so I can one-hit stuff because it's awesome, and I want to show you guys. Okay. So yeah, you'll see it has all the power that it had in it before because Ender.io is freaking awesome. So now I'm going to activate it and let it build up. Since it's a reactor, it like fluctuates how much power it's making at once. Its maximum that it'll reach with manualin in there will be 890 RF per tick, which is so awesome because that did not cost a lot to make, and 890 is quite a bit for how much the reactor costs. So you'll see the core heat is 333 degrees Celsius, and then the casing is actually a little bit hotter, which means that manualin, which are the blocks, the purple blocks that I used to cool it, manualin disperses the heat really, really well. So that means that I'm getting almost as much as I can out of one fuel rod and this build for a reactor. So that one, that's awesome. Oh, and it's filling up so fast. That is so awesome. Heck yeah. Okay, now we've got some awesome power generation. Sweet. Okay, I don't need to move any of this downstairs yet. I just needed to come up here because now I want to upgrade my jetpack because, I mean, I just want to give you guys a before and after so you can kind of compare. I'm just going to sleep really quick because I don't have super awesome armor yet. I can fly, but meh, that's not awesome armor yet. Okay, so yeah, I can fly. I just want to kind of give you guys a, let's turn on hover mode, a comparison so you can see after I build this how much better it's going to be. Because the Simply Jetpacks mod is one of the best just jetpacks mod I've ever used, and I'm glad they only focus on jetpacks because they do it right. So I built this one. This is the one I have now. I didn't get to show you guys because that was the file that just for some reason deleted and didn't record. So that's why I actually wanted to show you guys the upgrade process for how to do this. So first of all, I need to take off my jetpack and then place it in so I can get the armor back. And then, because you can't actually upgrade it while it has armor on it, then I'm going to go to electrical steel. The electrical steel is just iron, coal, and silicon in an alloy smelter. Basic capacitor, we've been over that. And then this is all pretty simple except for the energy conduit, which is conductive iron, which is just redstone and iron in an alloy smelter. So basically the Simply Jetpacks mod works very, very well with Ender.io. So if you guys want to do Simply Jetpacks, I'd suggest getting into Ender.io just right before it. All you really need is some source of power in an alloy smelter. So I went ahead and made all of this already, so I'm just going to smack that all in there. Got electrical steel jetpack. Awesome. So now I'm just going to go straight for the energetic. Oh, no, actually, I just want to compare it for you guys. So now it's a little bit better. It's not too much better. Honestly, the jump from basic to the second tier isn't that good. And so when I first started doing this mod, I didn't really think energetic would be that much better, but I promise you guys it is. So energetic alloy, I think I've gone over this, but it's redstone, glowstone, and gold. And then double layer is just 2 basic capacitors, 2 energetic alloys, and some coal dust. And then the energetic thrusters, that's all pretty simple. I've gone over redstone alloy. The only hard thing is pulsating crystals, which are a diamond, and then pulsating iron nuggets. Pulsating iron is iron and an ender pearl. So For this one, you actually do need a couple. You need, I think, yeah, 4 diamonds and 4 ender pearls to be able to make this actual jetpack upgrade. So I did have to go kill a couple ender pearls or endermen, but that was fine. I don't know if you guys remember the nebulous heart that I got from the first episode, but that was very useful because I turned that into 3 ender pearls. There we go. Boom. Energetic jetpack. Heck yeah, it's so good, guys. Seriously. Is this? No, it's... So yeah, it holds a lot. It holds, what is that? 10,000 RF. So it holds double as much as my capacitor bank does. That's awesome. Cool. And then it can output to the jetpack way faster because this holds 4 million. So it would have taken so much longer with my basic capacitor to charge this. So while that's charging, no, I can do this down here because I need to throw alloy Oh, it was on my hotbar. I'm so dumb. Okay. Configure it. Let's go. That's output, and this should be input, and nothing else should be anything. Cool. Okay. So alloy smelter. So in order to upgrade the iron or the armor for the jetpacks, because you can put different kinds of armor on all of them, just go on there, and then you just need 10 of whatever ingot that the plating is. So I've got the silicone art already, and I've got 10 conductive iron, so I'm just going to throw it in there. That was really hard to say. And then same concept with the electrical steel that goes on the energetic, conductive iron, electrical steel. So just going to throw that back in there. It's much easier to upgrade the armor than it is the jetpacks, but cool. That's full. Awesome. Oh. And then just go ahead and put the armor on top of it, and it is built. Sweet. Whew! I'm already going so much faster. So yeah, this one is a huge difference, and when you have hover mode on, you barely even lose any altitude, so you can just, it's pretty much, it's like right a step below creative flight. Like you fly about just a little bit less fast than you would in creative, and on top of that, if you go, I think you go, let's see, if you turn off hover mode, yeah, and if you turn off hover mode, you go really, really fast up. So the biggest change about this jetpack is that you don't lose that much height when you're hovering. You'll see, it'll take me forever just to fall down to here. And on top of that, I feel like I'm going to burn down my house. No. And on top of that, you move a lot faster, like horizontally in the air than you do with the previous tier jetpacks. So this one's awesome. Now I can fly up here super fast and show you guys where our house is going to be. So I'm thinking, at first, that took so long when I tried to come up here earlier. Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to try and find some way to keep the trees. If I can't find any way to keep the trees and still build a pretty big house, I'm probably just going to tear them down. Unless I can probably get some. Can I get saplings from these leaves? I don't know. Oh, I can. Cool. So yeah, I'm probably just going to tear all this down, replant the trees, and build my house on top of here. And then I want to build different rooms coming out of the bottom of it, or just inside of it and coming out of it. I think it's going to look really, really cool. There's a lot I can do with it. So that's probably 5 episodes away, but that's the plan. I want you guys to get hyped. I've never done that before. I've never moved, or I've never lived on one of those, and so I was thinking last night of places where I could build my house, and I was like, oh, I have to build up there. I have to. So yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, also, I tore all the like extra planks off the side off of this house because mobs kept coming here and they wouldn't die in the daytime, and so they would just they were so freaking annoying. I would just constantly have mobs all around. So that's really good. I tore that down. I think that was about it. What are we at for time for this episode? Oop. Oh wow. Yeah, we're about at time. Wow, time flies when you're recording. I always forget that. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in a couple days on my next video. Peace out.